Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to our Orc Deffwatch campaign. I'm just going to throw this little intro before the campaign starts, just to let you know that this campaign is in 8th edition 40k, but it's before the new Orc Codex came out, which just came out recently. But it's part of the fundraiser we did during the 24-hour live stream. We raised enough money that we were going to put out the entire thing for free. Normally, there's 21 episodes in total, and only 2 of them have been released to YouTube as of yet, and now we're going to release all 21 over the next few weeks. Once this one is done, we'll do our Gorka Morka seasons 1 and 2, and also Yogvir and Tor. So just keep that in mind. This was filmed during 8th edition, but a while ago, so don't talk about new Orc Codex stuff in the sense that you're thinking we did it wrong. You can talk about it in the sense of what's changed, of course, that's great. And just sit back and enjoy Deffwatch.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Deffwatch.
You've kicked up a hornet's nest. You're arriving at the Hive, at least part of it. And there are a lot of Tyranids. What's on the board is just a small representation, and there will be endless reinforcements from the Tyranids in this mission. There won't be clear the board and casually make your way over to the objectives. Every turn you are on the table, I will escalate the number of Tyranids that are on the table. I'll keep bringing in more of different variety, and as if a scythe hero duel wasn't enough, they'll get bigger and they'll get badder until you complete your mission. So you've got to get in. This is a smash and grab. If you've ever played a smash and grab, this is a smash and grab. So you have a primary and secondary objectives. Your primary objective is to get a sample from this pool. Your secondaries are to get samples from the other 2 pools, but you definitely have to get this one in order for the mission to be successful. The other ones will just grant you secondary objective points to upgrade your stealth cruiser. But this is the one that Face Stompin' needs. The other ones will just give you a little bit of information, which maybe you can use to upgrade your medical bays or something like that. To get the sample, your Pain Boy will be your best friend here. But everybody is capable. All Deffwatch members, not the Storm Surge, and not Bomb Fetcha, or any orcs that you teleport in as reinforcements. Basically, you need to use your actual Deffwatch members. Essentially, you need to charge the spawning pool. Don't enter it. Don't even ask what happens if you enter it, because let me just say that you'll get quickly boiled down to the basic genetic materials that you were made of. And then you'll have an entire Tyranid Hive fleet made out of Deffwatch orcs. And you just don't want that.
Sounds amazing.
I know, right? That'll be the next campaign. And so yeah, so they're totally off limits. You can't land on them. You can go over them with a Storm Boy, but of course you can't land on them. But essentially you have to charge it and then not attack anything else. So multi-charging won't help. You need to actually be charging the spawning pool. And then you devote your entire fight phase to sampling it. The Pain Boy is really good at it. He can sample on a 2+. Everybody else samples on a 6+. Okay, so essentially, he's the one that you want to use to do it. And then the other ones, you can try. But obviously, they won't be that good. But they can do it. You get enough guys up there, then they'll be able to do it. And we're still using the regular, well, the modified Gorka Morka rules, but obviously no moving terrain here. I'm not going to be moving all of that. Would be cool to see that get moved over here, though. And then have 2 more boards worth of stuff, but I think this will be enough for a game. So you did get here with pretty good health, barely a scratch, 1 wound off your knob and 1 wound off of Bomb Fetcher the 5th. And all the rules from last time apply, save the 12-inch movement of the actual terrain itself. So, but other than that, we'll use everything from there. And of course, once you get your skiff somewhere, you can just walk the guys off. I know it'll be a little harder to kind of find a spot for the Storm Surge, so we'll just have to be a little giving for him to be able to walk on there. But yeah, that's it.
Am I still anchored?
Are you still anchored? No, this is a new game, man. So he's not
So I
anchored.
get my wounds back then?
No, it hasn't been that long. It's just been long enough for him to take the anchors off. But you do reset your command points.
Oh, good.
So you are back up to 12 command points. And you've got first turn.
All right, let's move up.
A little more for you to maneuver through.
Yeah, really.
Not quite as easy as just thrust in a million times with no problems.
Well, let me just aim properly here and I should be okay. This is gonna be tight.
And 3 inches forward. Ooh.
Oh wait, resilience.
Oh yeah, Deffwatch resilience.
Got it. Alright, I'm done complaining.
You get a thrust?
Yeah.
2+.
Going 5. Huzzah! Yay. Boop. Okay, pass.
Thrusting again?
Thrusting again. 3+.
3+.
Got it. Whee! Oh, I fit.
But you fit. You get a thrust again?
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking for it so badly.
Am I the...
4+, you make it. It's okay.
You said smash and grab, man.
Yeah, I know. And you're going to do it again. Would you like to thrust again?
I would.
4+.
Another 5. Oh, I feel like my mess went up. Oh, I'm good!
Doesn't quite bring you to base contact. Your next thrust will allow them to all fire at you and then charge you. Would you like to thrust up again?
Will another thrust get me on the land? It will. It'll get me within an inch. Can I jump off from it within an inch?
Well, you disembark like a transport.
Oh,
So you won't be able to disembark this turn anyways.
okay. Then...
But it means that you have to already be at the land to disembark next turn.
yeah. Let's go one more time.
4+. You're asking for it. Oh my goodness. How are you doing this? Okay, before you go any further though, you do come into contact with these, which means they get to make a shooting attack against you. So they're firing at the vehicle. Start with those Death Spitters. Now 5s to hit because you've been thrusting. This is not Overwatch. This is just them getting to shoot. Alright. We have 4 or 5 hits. Get 4-ups. You save 3 of them. Locations, we've got a 2 and a 6. That's crew. What's 6? That's a gubbins. Ooh. Let's do against the crew first. So a 3, we do an armor penetration there. Nope. And a 3 to pen the gubbins. Yes, which means on a 4+, we destroy your extra armor. We do. Would you like...
Point reroll it. Actually, wait, no, I did. It's a minute. All right.
Well, I failed it, so at least you got that. You lost a command point, but I failed it. Let's put that venom cannon into it, though. D3 shots. 2 shots this time. Well, yeah, 5s to hit. Ah, it was going to be D3 hits per hit. So now I will just move these out of the way. You'll get to do your thrust move, and then they'll just be clamping on. And you can keep thrusting after that, too.
Just drive up on the
Basically, you'll end at the land, obviously. So you'll want to declare a thrust move that doesn't have you do a head-on collision with the cliff. So let's get them out of the way, though. Would you like to thrust one more time to get into base contact with the land, so you can disembark next turn?
I can disembark.
Yes, if you can fit. You can't touch the water, though.
It says it's within 3, not wholly within 3.
You're right.
So I can pull that off.
It'd just be hard to get them all out. I guess you can disembark one, he can move, then you can just, because it's not a squad, right? All right, if that's where you'd like to be. The Shrikes are all in there. Little skiff.
Yeah, I'm going to do 2 movements straight, and then the last one I'm going to pivot. And pivot, 2, boop, right there.
Thrusting?
No.
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 Well, I guess it's your fire support, right? You're going to toss a bomb?
I will toss a bomb right here.
And the one with the flash kit?
Going to move up. Actually, let's just go straight forward 6. Right there.
Is he going to thrust?
Nope.
You are going to thrust?
I will thrust.
2+.
6 inches.
You're good.
Get. Nope. That shit. Yeah, I gotta go one more time.
3+. That's cocked. Roll it again. You're good. How do you not fail a thrust roll? This is not statistical. You want to turn at the end?
I'm gonna try. Ah!
If he fails to make the leadership 8 roll, then he'll move forward D6 inches, which might plunge him headlong into the reef.
Sure, why not?
Leadership 8. Failed. Do you want to command point that?
Nope. Let's
No?
just drive into the reef.
All right, D6 inches. 4. Yeah, I think that's going to hit it. So just stop there, and we'll do a head-on collision. Well, you're also hitting this thing. So you're going to, basically with head-on collisions, it does D6 penetrating hits, but I'm going to call, just for the ease of the rules, penetrating hits will be mortal wounds. So you're going to inflict D6 mortal wounds on this.
Oh, neat.
So go ahead, you inflict the damage first. 1. You're going to keep that?
Yeah.
Sporos, this is down to 11 wounds, so D6 penetrating hits on your little skiff. 6! Would you like me to re-roll that with a command point?
Yes.
4! Well, that's less. You don't get to say these with your armor because they're automatic penetrating hits, so whatever locations they roll, they automatically penetrate. So we've got, your one engine,
crew, and...
Oh, this is not crew. Yeah, so this is crew. These both are fixed weapons, and this is an engine. So we'll start with the crew. That's a 6, which is the crewman is hit by the weapon as normal, or takes a strength 4 hit in the case of a ram. So strength 4 hit, but we've got to randomize who is... Oh no, never mind. The driver's not included because he has his own thing. So he's hit with a strength 4 hit, so nothing big. Nope, no damage. But then we got the fixed weapon. There's only one fixed weapon, so we don't have to randomize which one. And we got a 1 and a 2. The weapon may not fire in the next turn, and it gets -1 hit for the rest of the battle. The big one, though, is the engines. 2 gas engines damage. No gas engine moves for the rest of the game, which will basically immobilize you there because you'll have no way to get out. So you're going to keep that one?
Yep.
I guess if he sits still, he can automatically repair it.
Good where I'm at.
And this thing is considered to be in combat with you now. It just didn't get to fire because it's just this immobile thing that you rammed. Shooting phase, you got your orders?
I will order... Let's go bash him in the head on myself.
There's no wall that you need, so that's it then. Shooting phase, the rest of it.
Gonna do the weapon on top of
The quad gun?
the quad gun, thank
But
you.
the demo guy's going to fire it?
Yeah, into the gargoyles.
And he didn't thrust, so he doesn't get that -1. So he'll actually be hitting on 3s because they have fly. So 8 shots hitting on 3s. And 2s to kill, no saves. So you kill 6 of them.
I'm gonna fire this quad gun
With your pain boy.
into the
Termagants.
termagants.
8 shots hitting on 5s.
6s.
Oh no, you thrusted. That's right. So 6s because it's -1 because they don't have fly.
Yeah!
Yeah, that was horrible. And then -1 for the thrusting.
Gonna
Automated.
fire-
If that's an automated fire, right?
Yeah.
So it has to fire at that mucolid. The mucolids have fly, so you'll be hitting on 4s. No, 5s.
6s.
No.
Oh, it doesn't-
+1
yeah.
for fly, -1 for thrusting. Yeah,
One.
we're ignoring the movement. Oh, it's 5s to hit. Yeah, we already said this.
It's 5s.
+1 fly, -1 for thrusting.
Oh.
So 5s to hit. 2s to wound. It's toughness. So it's 2 wounds if it's 3. Yeah, just to clarify, we're basically treating these quad guns as assault weapons rather than heavy. One out front has to automatically target the shrikes. Hitting them on 6s. No, 5s because they have fly. Oh, nice. Wounding on 3s. -1 to their saves, so they got 5 up saves. And, oh, only 1 wound. So this one's down to 2. And the Storm Surge. What's he firing at?
Well, let's do the cluster missiles into the gaunts.
And you have to declare everything.
Yep.
Swarm missile systems.
Gaunts. Same ones.
And then the pulse driver cannon.
Let's fire that into your bigger guy. I don't know the names of materials.
Turvagon?
That's the one.
Pulse blast cannon first against the Turvagon. So it's 4 shots at this range because he's 18 inches away.
It's non...
Well, normally 4s, but you thrusted, so it's 5s, and they're heavy, so that's 6s.
Okay.
6s to hit.
Not a 1.
46 cluster rocket shots. Nice! That's almost maximum. 22 shots. We'll lump those into the smart missile systems. They're all strength 5, -1 AP thanks to your advanced targeting systems. Hitting on 6s, though. So there are 4 of them. 3s to wound, no saves. They're -1. So 3 die. Crunch, crunch, crunch. You want to deploy its anchors?
Yes, please.
That will block the pain boy. Are you okay with that?
Isn't it... no. I'm not going to play the anchors then.
Well, you know what? No, we can just count it as a vehicle where you disembark from it. So he can still disembark over there if you like.
Then, yes, I would like to drop the
Then anchors go down, so next turn you'll have +1 to hit. And you won't have move, so you'll be up to 3s to hit rather than 6s. Flash gets the only one left to fire.
Let's try and get rid of this thing, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
So these are hitting on 5s.
Yeah, you thrusted, so you're hitting on 5s, re-rolling 1s. You want to get one of these hits. There's 1 hit. Strength 5. 5s to wound as it's toughness 6. No, but you still hit it, so you get to re-roll failed hits. Sorry, you're actually hitting on 4s now, because you're not doing duck, duck, duck. You're only -1. So now your twin rockets hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s and 2s. Not 3s, because they would be considered a hit. That's strength 8, so that's 3s to wound. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Gatling gun, 2d6 shots. 9 shots. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s and 2s, but not 3s. Wounding on 5s. Nice. These are 2 damage apiece. That's 1 more. And -1 AP, so 4 up becomes a 5 up. Ah, so you did 2 damage. It's down to 9. Giga charge, 4+, you can't shoot again. 1, 2, or 3, you get to fire again immediately. So tracer rounds again, hitting on 4s. Oh, 3 hits. Wounding on 5s. It's 1 wound with -1, so it comes a 5-up save. Saved. Twin rockets, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s and 2s, but not 3s. And then wounding on 3s. Oh, you got it. And that's -3 AP now, so that 4-up is automatically failed, which means it does 4 damage because it's +1 to its damage too. Man, if only that other rocket connected. Down to 5. Gatling gun, 2d6 shots. Oh, just 4 shots. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s and 2s, so reroll that 1 fail. Wounding on 5s. This could do it, but not likely. Yeah, no. 4+, you can't fire again next turn. Oh, you're good. And then on a 6, you want to show off and fire again. No, you're good. Close combat. These guys count as charging, but so do you. And so you actually have crushing charge. As they come on, you try to push them off. So on a 4+, you do D3 mortal wounds. 1, and you do. So you finish off this one that was wounded, but they still get to attack first. Oh wait, no, this is your turn.
I'm gonna choose.
Yeah, so because they both count as charging, so they both go first, and since it's your turn, you get to choose the order. You do bash him in the head?
Yeah.
So you're gonna do 8 attacks with his power claw?
Yep.
So you're gonna be hitting on 3s, because you're -1. Rerolling 1s.
Oh.
Well, that's still enough to kill them. So you're looking at 2s to wound, and then no saves. So you just gotta roll 4 2s. You got them. They're all dead. That's 14 experience in total for killing them all. Is that all you got?
That's everything.
So you punch through the swarm. Now it's Tyranid's turn 1. Floaty, floaty, floaty death. Floaty death. Floaty death. Gargoyles will fly forward. We're gonna gum you up before you can get any closer. Let's advance the zoanthropes. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. These termagants move over. Making room for the big guy. Scythe hero duel! Boom! And then these guys will just move over a bit, making room for the Turbigon to start coming through. The Harpy. Not the same one that you dragged through. We'll just fly over to here. Second phase. The zoanthropes are going to try to smite the skiff.
I'm gonna blow up that mine.
Oh, you want to blow up the mine? Okay. How many inches? 4. So that hits the gargoyles, but not your skiff. D6 mortal wounds. That's pretty good. Kills 6 gargoyles, just like that. Blam! Fine. Didn't like them anyways. Now I will smite the skiff, because smite will do D3 mortal wounds, which will be D3 penetrating hits. And we failed.
Whew.
What? The Turbigon will try to smite the skiff. Whoa!
Oh no!
D6 mortal wounds! You could use a command point to force me to reroll something.
No, because no matter what I do, you're still gonna pass it.
What? If you take the 6, I'd have to roll another 6.
If I take away the 5 and you roll a 6, you perils.
True.
Reroll the 5.
Oh. So 5+ for me to do D6 mortal wounds to you. Okay, so just regular mortal wounds. D3 mortal wounds. So D3 auto-penetrating hits. So 2 of them. Locations. Automatically penetrating 5 and 6, which is your fixed weapon and your gubbins. Did we already destroy your extra armor? No, you had me re-roll it and not destroy it. So we'll destroy your one of your extra armors on a 1, because it only destroys 1 at a time if you didn't use them. So yes, I destroy 1 of your extra armors. Do you want me to re-roll that?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Verse 3 is the crankshaft is damaged. You have to roll 4+ if you want to fire it. Let's D3 randomize. So that one is its crankshaft. So it's a 50-50 chance it doesn't even fire. Wow, that was awesome. Why is the Scythe Theodos Flamer only 8 inches? It used to be a Hellstorm. That would have been awesome. Think of Flamers against Gorkamorka stuff. If you hit the crew, it hits everybody. So shooting phase then. 3 Biovores are going to fire at the boat out front. To hit. So we got 2 hits and a Spore Mine gets placed. We'll place a Spore Mine within 6, but more than 3 inches away. And the 2 that hit, on a 2+, it does mortal wound. On a 6, they do D3 mortal wounds. So that's D3 mortal wounds. You want me to re-roll that?
Yeah.
Re-rolling. So now it's just 2 mortal wounds. Locations hit. Crew and crew. Mortal wounds on your crew. Well, maybe. The results of each of these, we'll randomize them after. It's 4 and 6. 4 is blast. It's a strength test. You have to roll under your strength or be thrown off board in a random direction. Hold on, we'll do that in a second. You don't even know which one it is. And 6 is that you're hit by the weapon. So let's determine who gets the mortal wound first. And so we've got 3 guys. We'll say 1, 2, 3. This one takes a mortal wound. 1. So you're pain boy. Plus. Now which one might get thrown off board? Okay, you know what? No, you know what? If it hits your storm surge, then he's immune to this because he's anchored. So 1, 2, or 3 again. 2. How are you avoiding everything I'm doing? Well, put 3 shots into this skiff, hitting on 4s because you did not boost. You save them on 6s with your extra armor. Yes, 1 and 1. Location for the other 2 hits are 4 and 4. That's weapon and weapon. It's only 1 weapon. I penetrate on a 4. No, nothing. Sporosis will unload all 5 venom cannons into this one. There's no way you're surviving that. 5d3 shots. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hitting on 5s. 2 hits. You can save them on 6s. Maybe that saves out of order just because the way Gorkamorka works. Nope. We got a crew and a weapon. We auto-penetrate the both of those because they're strength 8 versus armor 8. And so against the crew, what happens? 2, you get hit with the weapon. Oh wait, no, that's a stray shot. On a roll of d6, if it's greater than the number of crew, which is just 1, then nothing happens. And the weapon, there's only 1 weapon. What happens to it? It's a 2. Weapon's at -1 to hit for the rest of the battle. So now, this is one that, yeah, it couldn't fire for a turn. And it was already at -1, right? So now it's at -2, so pretty much it's useless, unless you man it. He'll fire his Spore Node Launcher, so 5s to hit. Nope, so I'd place a Spore Mine. So he places 1 Mucilid or 3 Spore Mines within 6, but more than 3 inches away from enemies, so he doesn't blow up that turn, so we'll put him right there. Put the 2 Stranglethorn Cannons into this skiff. So 2d6 shots, 10. You thrusted, so I'm hitting on 5s, not 4s.
Ugh.
There we go. There we go. You get that many 5-up saves now, because I've destroyed 1 of your extra armors. So you saved 3 of them. Jerk. Locations for those 3 hits. We've got crew. Oh, come on. Crew, weapon, weapon. What happens to the crew? 4 is blast. Oh, once again, it's a strength test to stay on board. So it'll be 1, 2, or 3. Will be Pain Boy. Storm Surge Meganob. Meganob. He's got a strength. So you got to roll under strength 6.
Yeah.
Or is he strength 5? Oh, you're good.
Did it.
Did not get thrown off board. And then a weapon. What happens to the weapon first? On a 4, the weapon may not be used for the rest of the battle. So 1, 2, or 3. That is 3. So this one is destroyed, pretty much. I'll just remove it to show that. Let's put 3 Impaler Cannons. See how you like that? Plus a skill 3+, so hit on 4s because you thrusted. 2 hits. But those do d3 damage, so we're going to multiply that into 3 hits, which you save on 5 pluses. And you save 1 of them. Locations. Well, those are different at least, 8 and 9. That's the wheel and track, which we automatically penetrate because it's strength 8 versus armor 8. So let's roll the first one, see what happens. We have 4, which is the vehicle swerves! Finally, something happens. So for a swerve, it's a 50-50 chance that you swerve left or right. So go ahead and roll that. It'll be 1, 2, 3 is left, 4, 5, 6 is right. So that's right. You want to turn 45 degrees?
This way. Yeah.
So you're going to hit that guy, which does do a side impact with the Mucilid. It'll do a minimum of 1 mortal wound, so it actually kills it before it can blow up on you. And then you're moving d6 inches forward. If you roll a 1 or a 2, you'll be okay. Oh, come on! So essentially, he ends right here. Hey, you're close to my Spore Mine, though. He'll be able to blow up on you. And the other hit on the wheel track? Come on, give me something else. 1 upper cog, and you get -1 to your move. So nothing, because you're not going to move anymore. You're welcome! And then we got a Stinger Salvo that'll fire as well. 4 shots, normally 4+, but it'll be 5+. And then we're looking at, you got a 5+ save against that. No. Location. Oh, we got the engine, but it's strength 5 versus armor 10, so we gotta roll 5+. No. Charge phase. Scythe Hero Duel needs a 9-inch charge. He rolls 3 dice and takes the best 2. 11-inch charge. Blah! And the Mucilid will charge. So 5 inches, so he's in. This one can't charge. This one will try to charge 7. No, I need an 8-inch charge. So before anything else, any Mucilids or spores that are within 3 inches explode. So when these explode, choose a unit within 3 inches, or nearest enemy unit within 3 inches. On a 2+, he does D3 mortal wounds to it. On a 6, he does D6. So he does D3 mortal wounds. So 1 auto-penetrating hit. You're immobilized?
Am I? Oh no, I'm not. Never
You're not
mind.
immobilized.
You're right.
So let's see what happens with the wheels. 1. So I just reduce your movement by 1. So nothing. How nice. This one blows up on a 2+, does 1 mortal wound to the skiff. Otherwise on a 6 it does D3. No, just 1. Location. Ooh, it's the engines. This could be it, Quirk. Good thing you have some command points left.
Yeah.
Give me a 6. 2. Oh, your gas engines are damaged. So weren't they already?
Yeah.
No, I think your thrusters. No, whatever.
It was. Yeah.
So your gas engines are damaged again. Do you want to do heroic intervention?
Heroic intervention.
So I didn't charge him, so he doesn't get countercharge. So my Scythe Hero Tool, either way I get to go first, but you don't get to do the extra mortal wounds. So you want me to fight the Mega Knob with him, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah? You think you can take him?
Yeah.
The Scythe Hero Duel has 7 attacks. They FAQ'd it so he doesn't have 2 Massive Scything Talons. He just has 1, but it's supposed to be a pair of Massive Scything Talons, so he doesn't get the extra attack. And he's hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. What? What? There we go. 10. So 3s to wound.
Wait, what are you attacking?
Your Mega Knob.
You didn't charge him. He wasn't the charge target.
Well, I guess that's true. You're right. I did totally forget to declare him as the target. So, yeah. So I guess you get the save 5+. So you save 2 of them. Well, that's bogus. The funny thing is, I told you I'm like, I'm gonna charge in my mind. I'm like, and he's gonna come in, and then I'll attack him. So I should have declared the multi-charge, but I didn't. It's kind of a wonky rules, anyways.
I was saying because you said you didn't declare him as a charge target, so I don't get the counter charge.
No, it doesn't matter. If I declare him, I have to end my charge within an inch of him for him
yeah.
to get the counter charge. If I end within an inch, so that's what I meant.
Okay.
Anyways, 3 locations at strength 10, D6. Oh wait, I did that wrong. Let's back up a bit. They do D6 damage apiece. So before you roll your saves.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
What?
You have 3, sir.
No. They do D6.
Oh.
I multiply it, then you roll your saves.
Oh.
So 10, 14, 17. So make that many 5+ saves, good sir. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
4. Okay. Oh, this is gonna take a while. So we're gonna just roll these a bunch off camera and we'll tell you what happens. This is the locations. Crew, weapon, gubbins. That is the wheel, track, driver, engine. All automatically penetrated because these are all strength 10. Let's start with the 2 crew. We got a 4 and a 6. So 6 is that they're actually hit with the weapon. 4 is a blast, that they might actually fall off. So let's do it. Pain Boy, Storm Surge, Mega Knob. So Mega Knob, if he rolls a 6, he'll fall off. No, he's good. And the one that's automatically hit by my weapon is your Pain Boy. Strength 10 hit, so 2s to wound him. Oh, come on! What is going on? So then we got the fixed weapons. So let's randomize which weapons are hit first. Well, I guess we have to do these one at a time because one might get destroyed. So 4+ will be the one that's already damaged. I'm going to do these off camera. I'll tell you what happens. Basically ends up destroying both guns. He's ripping your thing apart. 3 on the gubbins. So if I roll any 4+, I destroy the rest of your extra armor. Yes. Do you want me to re-roll those?
No.
Okay, your armor's gone. No more armor. Which is just another -1 to your move. Driver gets hit twice. We got a 3 and a 4. So driver takes a strength 3 hit, and he's hit by the weapon as normal. So he gets wounded on a 2. Okay, takes D6 damage. Oh, just 2, and he gets 5 up saves against those because of your Pain Boy Near Boy. He only takes 1 damage. He's down to 1. And he takes a strength 3 hit, which wounds him on a 5. 6+ save. Oh, this could kill him. And then the engines. And none of these really. Yeah, one of them actually makes you thrust forward, so 3 thrusters are damaged. So you can't use thrusters and you can't use your gas engines. And the last one is, there we go. You want me to re-roll that with the command point? Because that explodes your vehicle. 2, okay, so you're totally immobilized. No gas engines, no thrusters. But that's it. How did you survive that? All right, hit me back. You ready to hit me back?
Yeah.
Hit me, baby. One more time. Hit me on 3s, I'm assuming you're going to be using your big old claw.
Yeah. Hua!
So 3 hits. You're going to command point that one.
Yes.
4 hits. Strength 10? Either way, you're winning on 3s, unless you get to strength 16. And toughness 8. You want to command point that one?
Command point it.
Ooh. That's minus 4 AP, so I don't get my 3+ save. It becomes a 7+. You do d6 damage each, minimum 3. Oh, 16! Oh! What does that look on your face? Stop making that look on your face! It's down to 6! Oh! Alright, well, the Sporocyst is attacking your flash kit. At this number of wounds, he's got D3 attacks of 1 that hits on 5s. Nothing. You gonna smack him back?
I will try. Hitting on 4s. Oh.
2 hits, wounding on 5s. Nothing. So start of your turn, there's 2 things that happen. 1, you decide if you're going to teleport out. And 2, after you decide if you're going to teleport out, reinforcements for the Tyranids arrive. So are you going to teleport out?
No.
No, I didn't think so. We've got reinforcements. We've got some Tyrant Guard, we've got some Zoanthropes, and a Demacaron, which is way bigger than the Scythe but not nearly as scary, which means, of course, it'll do more damage. And we got a group of Hormigons that have arrived. Psh, piece of cake.
Got it.
Pain Boy disembarking.
Pain Boy is disembarking right to here.
Just make sure you stay an inch away from everybody.
He is an inch away.
Are you gonna crazy needle yourself?
I will crazy needle myself, and I will crazy needle my Meganog.
What does he need it for? He's only got 6 wounds left, I think.
He's got more attacks. Better
Yeah.
chances.
Yeah, whatever. Is this driver going to repair the gas engines instead of doing anything else?
If I do, I can't move then.
No, he basically doesn't move and he repairs it. You can't move anyways.
That's true.
So you might as well repair your gas engines,
Yep,
and you can
I'll
do
do
a
that.
slow speed maneuver and get out of there next turn.
Over here.
Wait for us, boss.
He's going to ram into it. Oh, you're going to jump off?
I'm going to jump off, but I'm also going to take the...
Squig?
Squig.
All right, so before you move, you pick up the squig. You got to see if it blows up.
Yep, but that'll still land me on the island.
Yes.
Whee.
Are you going to move the skiff?
Yes. So let's go 2. Turn. Turn.
You going to thrust? Make your way across?
No.
It's 48-inch range, so you're good. Orders!
Let's do Bashman and the Ed, which will give it to him as well. And
Yeah, because you have the 6-inch bubble
I have
from teamwork.
Teamwork buff. I can't really think of anything else.
Well, the only other thing you could do is wall. And you don't need that.
Yeah.
There's nobody advanced. You really want to tell him to move, but he can't move through there. He's got to charge through there. Shooting?
So I'll actually start with this guy right here.
So that quad gun.
Yep, firing at those guns.
Hit on 3. No, hitting on 5s.
All 5s right.
-1 because they're not flying. 2 hits. 2s to kill. Kill 2. No, I will not open up a hole for you.
Pain Boy's gonna shoot the guns next. Hit on 4s.
Yeah, with his poison weapon. Wounded on 2s. AP nothing, so 6 up saves. Huh.
Storm Surge, everything except for the burst cannon is going into the guns. The burst cannon is going to go into the
Blast cannon?
blast cannon. Sorry.
Into the turbogun?
Yes. I don't
And-
think you're within 10.
No, I'm not. So you're still looking at the 4 shots at strength 12.
Okay. Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s now because you didn't move and you have your anchors on. No rerolls. And then wounding on 3s because he's toughness 8, strength 12. Ooh, 3 of them. So 3 up save becomes a 5 up save because it's -2. I saved 2 of them. So you do 3 damage. Down to 11. How many cluster rocket shots do you get? 46.
All of them.
11, 17. And we'll throw on your smart missile systems at the same time. Ooh, this should do the trick. 3s to hit. That's a lot of hits, man.
Yeah. That.
3s to wound. You've only got 7 you got to go through. And you got him. Okay, he cleared a path. I'm impressed. Flashgate wants to try to finish off this process.
Yep. And I'm going to
Giga charge.
Giga charge.
Hit on 3s.
Wah. Oh, reroll.
Reroll once.
Oh, it finally failed.
Yeah. Twin rockets hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s instead of 2s. Oh, look at that. It's all coming back. 3s to wound. Okay.
Oh!
You got it. You got it.
So I did.
It's minus 3 AP now, so that 4 up becomes a 7 up, but it does 4 damage. Blam! Finish it off with your Gatling gun. 2d6 shots. 9, that's good. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Jeez, dude. What is with your rolling this game? And last game. Winning on 5s. Only one of these has to get through. We got 4 of them. He's 4 up becomes a 5 up. Yeah, you got him. He's got death throws. When he dies on a 6, he'll lash out. Yeah. You want me to reroll that with
Yes.
command point? He does D3 mortal wounds and he'll auto hit your skiff.
Roll that.
No. So he destroyed one of your command points. That's how we'll look at it. Giga charge and a 4+, you can't fire again next turn. And now you can just fire again. Oh, you're not quite in range. More than 24 inches away. The rockets are out of range too. They're 24-inch range. Only the big shoot is in range.
Oh.
You just kill it? Are you going to Giga charge?
No.
So you're just going to do, you want to do the, you can choose the big shoot of +1.
Tracer rounds and
Missiles? Tracer rounds first, hitting on 3s. So 3 hits, wounding it on 3s. You almost, that actually kills it right there.
Oh.
'Cause that's 2 damage apiece. On a 6, you get excited and you want to fire again? No. Charge phase!
I'm going to declare charge at the pool.
So you're not going to declare multi-charge against the Turbigon?
No.
Now you got +6 to your movement, but that doesn't help your charge range.
No, I know.
So you just put the healing needle on. Did you think you were going to get +6 to your charge range?
No, I need it for the toughness to survive
Yeah,
this
okay.
turn.
So we've been talking about this. He's remembering this guy's character, he can heroically intervene. Plus, he's going to have to go around him rather than past him if he doesn't want to multi-charge. So you want to multi-charge now?
Yeah, I might as well.
He'll overwatch with his Stinger Salvo. Doesn't hit. You need an 8-inch charge to make it, but you really want to roll much higher than that so you can get far away from the Turbigon. Otherwise, he'll heroically intervene. So that's 6. Do you want to command point the 1?
Yes.
Because that's a fail altogether. Oh, it's a 1 again! Failed charge. Well, it's not a failed charge. You can charge the Turbigon. But, yeah.
Actually, hang on.
You're down to 2 command points, by the way.
I know.
You're going to try to go as far as possible.
6.
Watch out. Those
right
guys
here.
coming for you.
Going right
Those
here.
are mortal wounds. Don't
Right-
care about your toughness
right
7.
here.
So chargers go first. Pain boy.
6 attacks.
You got +2 attacks and you've got +2 strength. Now, didn't you give him bash him in the heads?
I did. Oh.
So that's 2 more attacks. So because the crazy needle gave him the 2. And you were hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because you can see the your Mega Knob. And he's within 18 inches. Your strength user, so 7 right now. So you're winning on 5s.
Only on 2s. You're
Oh,
not
they're
vehicle.
poisoned. Yeah, that's right. Unless attacking vehicles, it wounds on a 2, and that's it. It doesn't do the extra mortal wounds. So you got 4 wounds that are -1 AP, D3 damage apiece. Could kill him, but not likely. Nope. And now your Mega Knob can go. You crazy needled him, so you get the +2/+2 from the order, and then the +2 from the crazy needle. You're gonna do power
Yeah.
claw. Yeah, I probably finish him off. 3s to hit. Rerolling 1s. Oh, that was a bad roll, except that you rolled lots of 1s. Now you're good.
Game a good roll.
So you're +2 strength, but you're ×2 +2, so you're at strength 12 now. Right? Because are you base strength 5 still?
Let me double check.
You know what? Unless you're are you gonna get to 16?
I might.
Oh. The FAQ does clarify, and this does make sense in this case, that modifications to your stats happen before modifications from your weapons. And the crazy needle does make you stronger, and so then the weapon doubles that. So you're strength 14, but still not 16, so still winning on 3s. Dang.
Nailed it.
Yeah. You don't even have to roll to see how much each of those do, because even if they did 1 damage each, you would kill him. But they do 3 damage each, so you're doing 18 minimum wounds. Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Curious. Oh!
Yeah,
3,
that's even
6,
more.
9.
And more. He has death throws, but on a 5+. Yeah, you want me to re-roll that? You've only got 2 command points
Nope.
left.
I'll take it.
So D3 mortal wounds to everybody within 3 inches. So that'll be, let's start with the Termagants. So he kills 2 of them. And then we'll do the D3 auto-penetrating hits to the skiff. 3. Locations. Engine. The other one's wheel. We're not too worried about that one because the vehicle's already immobilized. And 3 is a fixed weapon, which becomes, if there's no fixed weapon, the crew. So start the crew. What happens to a crew member is a 5, which is they take a strength 4 hit. So let's 4+ is your Mega Knob. Yes, takes wound on a 5. He's got a 2+ save. Look at that. The engines, though, can we blow them up? Yeah. You want to use one of your last 2 command points to reroll that? Because otherwise everybody takes D3 mortal wounds and it keeps happening and you only have 1 turn to get off and then it sinks. Nope! That's a 6! Boom! So D3 mortal wounds to your Mega Knob. So that's 2. Pain Boy is nearby to help. 5+, ignore, so he ignores one of those. You're down to 7. Surge, 1, and the Pain Boy can't help that. It's down to 19 wounds. Oh, poor guy. But the skiff is on fire. At the beginning of each of your turns, you will take D3 mortal wounds. And if you don't get off, but at the end of your movement phase of next turn, it sinks, and anybody on board is removed from play. And the side Tyranid goes down. Good job. What a Mega Knob. Tervagon's going to hit back with his huge crushing claws. Massive crushing claws are ×2 strength, so strength 14. So your toughness 7 ain't helping you here, man. But I'm only hitting on 5s. Normally 4s. Do you have block on your Pain Boy?
No.
You sure? Who has block?
Yes. I have True Grit, though.
True Grit? Oh, that reduces damage. It halves damage. Because these do D6 damage apiece, so that might keep you alive. Who has block?
Storm Boy.
Ah, you mean him? Wonderful. Hit on 5s. 1 hit.
Not gonna kill me.
True. Yeah, you're right. You can't get one-shotted by D6 weapons anymore. And D6 damage anymore. When you on 2s. And it's a -3, so you don't even get a save. It does D6 damage divided by 2, rounding up. 1 damage, which you ignore on a 5+, because, okay, you take 1 damage. He had 6 wounds, so he's down to 5. Holy cow. It's my turn now, boys. Watch out! Here it comes! It's coming for you! These guys will just move over. Beskra! Slide it here. Zoanthropes, get out of the way, please. On. Tyrant Guard. Hormagaunts. Psychic phase, we're gonna smite.
Boom! Carrying a bomb. I'm gonna blow them up.
You're gonna blow up both bombs.
Both bombs.
Poor Bomb Fetcher the 2nd, or the 5th, he only had 2 wounds left. So he dies. So,
But he's being carried, so it's...
yeah, everybody, it's where the Storm Boy is. So D6 for the first one. 6 inches. Yeah, that hits everybody, including your skiff. You want to keep that range?
Yes.
Okay, and with the second one, also 6. So everybody here is going to get 2d6 mortal wounds. He'll only take 2, but this thing will still take 2d6 penetrating hits. So 2d6 on him. If you roll double ones, yeah, it's gone. 2d6 on that one, 7. You're going to reroll the 1. Yeah, that's right, you can reroll. So it becomes 11. He had 12 wounds, so that's down to 1. 2d6 mortal wounds on them. That is 6. That's enough to kill all 3. There's 2 each. 3 gargoyles. Can you kill 3 gargoyles? Yes, you can. Just barely, but you did. 2 wounds on yourself.
And my skiff.
And then 2d6 auto-penetrating hits. You can reroll. You want to reroll both of those?
Yeah.
You have a good chance of getting less than 9 if you reroll. 7. So we hit the weapon 4 times, the driver twice, and the engine, all auto-penetrating.
Yep.
What's wrong? So yoink. You know what I mean. It does come off. And then the 2 hitting the driver. Let's do 1 at a time. What's 1? Nothing, right?
Missiles passes ear.
And 3
Cotton Shrapnel takes a strength 4 hit.
takes a strength 4 hit. So 4, nothing. The engine. 5. So that's a
Vehicle
gunnery
spins.
shaft broken. So the vehicle spins, and then at the start of each of your turns, you roll a d6. If you roll 6, it explodes. And now normally in the Gorkham Worker rules it says it's immobilized, but I've erased that part. So you still can drive it around, but each turn it has a chance of blowing up. And it will spin like so. Ooh, slow speed maneuver coming your way. Well, that was effective. We lost a gun and your smoking engine right there, but if he just doesn't move for a turn, he can repair it. So that seems worth it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess I won't smite him. I will smite your Pain Boy, though. 3, which he ignores in 5s. Ah! Only 1. And we'll smite from the Neurothropes. And 8 again, D3 mortal wounds. 2, which he ignores in 5s. He ignores 1 of them. Shooting, 3 Biovores. Ah, I can't fire your Mega Knob, it's character. He's not the nearest, so I guess the only thing they can really fire at is the Storm Surge, or they can fire at the Skiff. But they can't see the Skiff, so we're firing at the Storm Surge. Hitting on 4s. So 2 hits, and a Spore Mine. What happens? We've got 2 mortal wounds. No biggie. 18 shots. Hitting on 4s. Strength 4, so wounding on 5s. Ooh, that's a few. 6 wounds, 2 up saves. 2 get through, but you got a 5 up from the Pain Boy to ignore wounds. No, 2 wounds. Would you look at that? Down to 5. This Hive Guard will have to shoot the Storm Surge. It's slightly closer. Hitting on 3s. Strength 8 versus toughness 7, so 3s to wound. You get a 4 up invuln against these, because they are -2 to your 3 up. Oh, alright. Storm Surge is fine. 2 Barbed Stranglers, or Stranglethorn Cannons into your Storm Boy, 2d6 shots, so that's 8 shots. And we're pretty hurt right now, so I'm only hitting on 5s. 3 hits. 3s to wound. So that's 3 wounds, it's -1 AP, so you get a 5 up save. And this is where we kill your Storm Boy, because we've always got to have that moment where we scream, "They killed the Storm Boy!" Whatever his name is. And it's just D3 damage apiece. He's got 3 wounds left. That's 3 damage. You want me to re-roll that one?
No.
Storm Boy goes down, of course. Charge phase, a Demacaron needs a 9-inch charge against your Pain Boy. Fails.
Good.
These guys will try to charge too. They also need a 9-inch charge. Oh, you're lucky. That's all the charges I'll attempt. This Turbogon will attack you with its Crushing Claws. Hitting on 5s. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 2s to... Oh. You don't get a save. It's -3 to your 4 up. D6 damage, but halved. Oh, that's 3. Do you want me to re-roll that with your last command point?
No.
You'd rather save it for one of the Feeling the Pains?
Yeah.
5 up, ignore wounds. You got 1. He's alive!
Healing Needle, Crazy Needle.
Yeah, Crazy Needle's tape. Oh, but the Crazy Needle could kill you.
Healing Needle, Crazy Needle.
So now your Pain Boy gets to attack. Still Crazy Needle, so he still has the +2 attacks. The order is expired.
Hitting on 3s.
Hit on 3s. Rerolling 1s, because the Mega Knob is telling him do better. Strength 7, so he's 5s to wound.
2s to wound.
2s because he's poisonous. Ooh, my 3 up becomes a 4 up. Otherwise you do D3 damage apiece. Oh, I got 2 of them. D3 damage apiece. Nice, 4. 7. You want to consolidate?
Yeah.
We never really got into base. We were both just kind of standing there, not moving around. So sure, move over 3 inches away from the Demacaron, but towards the Tyrant Guard.
Okay.
With Crushing Claws.
Okay.
Beginning of your turn. First question is, do you want to bottle out?
No.
You want to teleport away? No? Okay, reinforcements.
Okay.
Dum dum dum! A Hierophant has arrived! You've got 1 turn, man.
I know.
Your only saving grace is he won't be able to fire at any of your Deffwatch members, because he is the closest model, but he can't fire at him unless the Turbogon falls back, which he won't. He'll stay in combat. And which, of course, if you're playing for real tactics, the Turbogon would fall back. But I'd rather have the Turbogon try to chop you up. So he'll be able to fire at the Storm Surge with his macro cannons, but that'll be it. Okay, that's the only reinforcement I'm getting. So you got your Deffwatch Resilience.
Okay.
Roll for your Mega Knob first?
Yep.
No. And your Pain Boy, he's only got a wound left.
No!
You want to use your last command point?
I don't. I need...
So what do you want to do next in the movement phase? Healing Needle yourself?
No.
No? Oh.
No. I know what I want to do.
Remember, when the Turbogon dies, on a 6, he does his death throws.
Okay.
Okay, just want
Okay.
you to know that. Are you going to do any needles?
I will.
Once the Mega Knob gets closer.
Yeah.
He has to be within 6 inches.
So let's jump him out.
So disembark. And then just basically get him up wherever the crap you want, right?
Yeah. Because he's minus movement right now, but...
Oh, because you haven't administered a second Crazy Needle yet.
That's true, so I'll go right
Only
to
move
here.
him 2 inches.
Yeah, I'll administer another Crazy Needle.
Crazy Needle on him to try to get rid of the effects. But it does kind of rack your systems with pain and horror. So D3 minus 1 mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound. Which the Pain Boy can then patch together on a 5+? No. Down to 4? Urgh. And does he administer a Crazy Needle on himself?
I'm gonna give myself a healing needle.
You are going to try to heal yourself.
I am.
On a 2+, you heal yourself, otherwise you take a mortal wound and die. Oh, okay. So D3 mortal wound, or D3 wounds are restored. 3. Whew! But you are at -4 movement, -2 strength, -2 toughness, and -2 attacks. I'm sorry, we forgot the mortal wounds at the beginning of your turn from the thing exploding. Oh, no, that's at the end of the movement phase. You'll take. Yeah. So it's going to sink at the end of the movement phase.
That's fine.
And he's removed from play.
That's fine.
So you don't care about him anymore?
No.
Okay.
Change
Your mind. You're not going to throw away your free storm surge?
I'm not gonna throw away the free
Okay, I thought so. So you're getting rid of your anchors, and then you're going to move.
And then move.
Get in the way, maybe. Be like, I'm the closest target. Shoot me. Do you want to stay still? Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay still.
And repair the burn?
Yes.
Otherwise, you have to roll, and if you roll 6, it explodes. This one, do you want to stay still and repair your gas engines?
Yes, but my flash gate's gonna hop out. And then move up.
You've got 1 command point left. Order time.
I'm gonna order bash him in the head.
Which will get him as well. Not that you care.
No, I don't really care. And I'm also going to issue.
There's nothing else you can issue except Wah.
Wah.
There's nothing. No, Wah is not going to help you though.
But I'm gonna issue Wah.
Okay, fine. Wah! Reading.
Let's Giga Charge and fire at the guard.
Tracer rounds, hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 5s.
They're toughness 6.
Yes. 2 wounds, 2 damage. That kills 1. Sorry, I made a mistake. They're actually toughness 5, not 6, and they have 3 wounds, not 2. Getting my additions mixed up. Do the missiles next.
Yeah.
3s to hit.
Rerolling.
Reroll everything, and then 3s to wound. Strength, toughness 8. No, toughness 5. Sorry.
Oh.
Strength 8, toughness 5. So 3s to wound. 1 wound, and that's
save.
minus. So no, the 3 up save normally.
-4 or minus.
No,
3?
-2 normally,
Oh,
-3. So they got a 6 up save. Not save. So that's 4 damage. That's too bad. Finishes off the 1. 2d6 shots from the Gatling gun. So 10. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling. Jeez, your dice are ridiculous. Wounding on 5s. Only got 2, so you're not going to kill them all. So their 3 up becomes a 4 up. No, they saved. 4+, you can't shoot again. So you can't shoot next turn either.
Lots of stick bombs going into your
Harpy. As it flies over, you're just like, take these, take these, take these, take these. 3d6 shots. Not very many, but you know, he's flying, so that makes sense. He's not hard to hit though. You're still hitting on 4s. So 1 hit. The strength 4, so 5's to wound. That's a wound. It's only a 4 up save, so 5+ because you're -1, and oh, you got him! You blew him out of the air with the grenade. He's like, ah, boom, ah, grenade! And storm surge.
I will fire everything he has to try and kill the Hive guard.
Tyrant guard.
Tyrant guard.
Pulse drivers within 20 inches. Now you could do the 6 shot strength 10. They still wound on 2s, but they do less damage.
Yeah.
So 4 shots, hitting on 5s because you moved and they're heavy weapons.
Nope.
4d6 cluster rocket shots. So that's 13. Group those together with the smart missiles, hitting on 5s. Wounding on 4s, strength 5, toughness 5. So we got 5 wounds, all AP -1 because you upgraded your advanced targeting systems. So they're 4 up saves, which they only failed 1 of, and that's 1 damage. Down to 2. Charge phase.
Charging. I can't fail that.
Megan, I'm just going to go straight in.
Yeah.
So 4+, you'll do D3 mortal wounds. You really want to. Yes, D3 mortal wounds. Only 1. I think he'll be able to finish him off anyways. He's down to 6. Any other charges?
Nope.
Okay. So you got 8 attacks with your Power Claw, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. You really need to kill him. But you are strength. The Crazy Needle is no longer in effect. You use it just to negate the last Crazy Needle. So you are now only strength 10. Which before, actually, no, it doesn't matter. He's toughness 8 otherwise. 3s to wound. -4, right? Yeah, you killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you killed him. That's minimum 18 wounds right there. He has 6 wounds left, and now he is dead. And all the charges are done. Pain Boy's going to go in,
Pain Boy's gonna move up.
and he's going to forfeit all of his attacks to try to scoop up some goop, which he does at a 2+. Oh, you got the goop!
I got the goop!
I got some goop! So, just a reminder, each of these is worth a secondary objective. But if somehow you could get some Hierophant DNA, that would be worth 3 more secondary objective points.
Dude, come on!
And all you have to do to get it is scrape some off of him. So any of your Deffwatch members, if they just inflict a single wound on him, will get the 3 secondary objectives. I'm not suggesting you stick around. I'm just going to make it a hard choice for you. It's my turn. Do you think you can survive this turn? And then the question is, will you teleport out? Probably. Even with that huge carrot that I'm putting in front of you to not teleport away. Ah, give us back our goop! That's really all the movement I need. Let's do Psychic. We're going to smite your Storm Surge. Meh, who cares, right? They make it, and they do 3 mortal wounds. Shooting phase, 3 Biovores into your Pain Boy. Hitting on 4s. So 2 misses. So miss 2 Spore Mines. And the one that hits does 1 mortal wound, which you ignore on a 5+.
Dodged it.
Oh, jeez. And we're going to fire everything from the Hierophant into the Storm Surge, because he can't target any of your characters, because they are not the nearest. Fires 2 Dire Bio Cannons, which are macro 6 each, so it's 12 shots in total. What macro does is it can't fire Overwatch. You can't fire them if you moved, unless you're Titanic, which he is. And if it targets a Titanic or building, then it does double damage. These already do 2d6 damage. So we're hitting on 3s. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. You get your 4-up invulns. You better not. That's all I gotta say. Oh, you made a lot of them. So you failed 3. So you failed 3, so that does 2d6 each. So we're gonna do 6d6 damage times 2. So yeah, he's got 14 wounds left. And I've got the rest of them. Hold on, I wanna know. So we've got 25, he just hit 50 wounds. 50 wounds, that's right. Storm Surge blows up on a 6, and in 6 inches does d6 mortal wounds. No. Storm Surge is gone. Hive Guard will fire at your Mega Knob. No! He's toughness 7 still, right? 3's to wound, because they're strength 8. So that's 2 of them. -2, so his 4-up save from his 2-up. Oh, 1 saved. So D3 damage. 2 damage, but you ignore on 5+, thanks to your Pain Boy. Nice! Dang. Devours into your knob. Hitting on 4s. Wounded on 5s. Ooh.
What's the strength again?
It's 4.
Oh, okay.
2-up saves. 1 gets through, but you ignored it on a 5+, thanks to the Pain Boy. No. Ooh, it's getting pretty low. Charge phase. They'll charge your Pain Boy, who can Overwatch. 6s. Yeah, that's 1. Wounded on 2, but a 6 does mortal wounds. 1 wound. No AP, so 3-up. Saved. And they'll charge in 3 inches. Good enough. Demacaron's gonna tussle with your Mega Knob. He's charging. You can Overwatch. No, you're not close enough for the stick bomb. Needs an 8-inch charge. Arg! Oh! How are you staying alive? Staying alive. Charging, or the fight phase. Actually, you know what? This thing blows up in the fight phase first. Take that.
Take that!
Nothing happens.
What was that?
Now the Tyrant Guard with their crushing claws will kill this Pain Boy. They're 2 attacks each, hitting on 4s instead of 3s because it's -1 for crushing claws. Oh, only 1. You can't even die from this. 2s to wound. Okay. You don't get a save, but you do take D3
So 1.
divided by 1, but it doesn't matter. And you don't ignore it. That. Like, holy cow. Right now, the Demacaron should be ripping the Mega Knob's face off, and these guys should be dining on your syringe needles. You gonna hit back? You've only got 2 attacks hitting back.
On 3s. Oh. Wounding on 2s.
Yes. Good thing they're poisoned, because you don't have to worry about your strength being only 3. And -1, so 4-up. Okay. 1 at a time, they do D3 each. 1 only has 2 left. Oh, you're just gonna kill the 1. But it doesn't matter, because now we're heading into your turn. What would you like to do, Quirk?
I'm running. I don't want to stick around.
And you teleport away. You got your goop, so you don't want to stay and get a little hair sample of the Hierophant?
No.
A little shell sample, a little bit of toenail clippings from his side talon.
I'm okay.
You're all right. It's worth 3 secondary objective points. If you stay, you'll be dead.
I know.
Everybody will die. Like, your entire team will be dead.
That's why I'm leaving.
Yeah, good idea. You saw what it did to a Storm Surge, right?
Yeah, but the Storm Surge didn't do anything this game, really.
Yeah, but it did 50 frickin' wounds to the Storm Surge.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Titanic, it would only be 25. But still, it's a lot. So that's the end of this mission. You survived it. You got the goop. How did you get the goop? I don't understand how you got through everything. And it's not like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying for any of these guys to lose their missions. I just want to make sure that...
There's a hero duel!
Yeah, dude, that's a hero fit, man. Get it straight.
There was a hero duel.
Yeah, you like picked that up and just chopped it in half within 2 turns.
Yeah, I did.
After it failed to destroy your boat. But, yeah. And the boat... Yeah, your only casualty is a storm boy in your boat. Speaking of casualties, let's roll for a serious injury.
Bomb fetch it.
Serious injury, first off, on your storm boy.
Black dice to 10.
That's gaining 2d6 experience from learning from his failures. It's like, oh, that's how you carry the bomb got swig in there.
You got 8.
Yeah, you got 1 command point left. You want to re-roll that too?
Sure.
Just for fun. Hey, 11 experience. It's just showing up. And then d6 experience each, re-rolling if they were not removed from play.
The one I can't re-roll.
5.
So I got 16.
16 just for showing up. 4, nice. Demo guy. 5, nice. Flash get 3.
Re-roll it.
To a 6. And the Mega Knob. 3 to a 3. Nah, whatever. Upgrade wise, your Knob went up 1 level, your Pain Boy went up 2 levels, which I think he rightly deserves, and your Storm Boy went up a level. Yay! But the other 2 didn't, although the Demo guy's very close to going to level 10. We'll start with the Knob.
Yeah.
We got a 6, which is a wound or a primary.
Ooh.
Both of those would be good for him.
What?
You're gonna go for a toughness skill.
Yeah.
So you roll 3 dice. Let's see which ones you already have. Oh, you don't have any toughness on him yet. So 3, 5, and 6. 3 is I ain't done with you. This is if you die, you might hit back. True Grit is number 5. Reduce damage of any attack by half. And 6 is Hard as Nails. On a 4+, you don't have to take serious injuries if you're taken out.
True Grit.
Yeah. That's a definite must. Pain Boy, what do you got? What do you got? What do you need? What'd you roll?
9.
I don't see that. 9 is attack or primary. Ooh, you got some good primaries.
Primary.
So you get to roll 3 of them. Reroll 2s and 3s and any doubles. 1, 4, and 6. 1 is Ed Surgeon. So you can automatically increase the medical bays on the ship by 1.
Ooh.
So that'll go to level 3. And then number 4 is Super Syringe. When using an healing needle, the Pain Boy can choose to use this skill. If he does so, then on a 1, you lose D3 mortal wounds instead of 1, but otherwise you restore D3 plus 1. Or number 6 is Enhanced Resilience. Everybody within 6 inches or 12 inches, because you got the high pressure valves, can re-roll their Deffwatch Resilience. If you go the medical base to level 3, then you'll be able to re-roll 2 serious injuries per game.
Let's bump that up to 3.
So you want to do that instead?
Yeah.
It's also like 3 secondary
I have to
objectives.
roll again for him, so.
Yeah. And his second upgrade is a 9, which is an attack or primary.
Let's do primary.
Dice again.
I get a 6.
Yeah,
Got
there's
it.
your
That's what I
6.
want.
So enhanced resilience. So everybody within 12 inches gets to re-roll their Deffwatch Resilience. And last but not least, or maybe least, Storm Boy. 4. That's strength or secondary skill. You do toughness. It's
Yeah.
a secondary, so you roll 2 dice. Re-roll one of those. So 4 and 6. Does he have any toughness yet?
He has block.
Oh, that's combat.
Oh, okay.
So that 4 is enhanced resilience. He gets +1 to his Deffwatch Resilience rolls. Or 6 is hard as nails. 4+, ignoring serious injuries.
Hard as nails.
Yeah. Although the Deffwatch... No, never mind. You're right. He gets removed every game. And that's it for this block of missions. You teleport away, and your stealth cruiser goes back into subspace, back to Face Stompa with the goop.
Did it.
Yeah, the Pain Boy is quite happy, and he's going to learn a lot from that goop. And maybe they'll be able to use it to make better orcs. It's a very important goop. And you didn't lose anybody. In fact, you gained experience. How did you do that? That is amazing. You guys are way OP. They're probably... This is like a 2,000 point army now. Maybe 3,000 points. I don't know. They're pretty awesome. So stay tuned for more Deffwatch. Happy wargaming.